Character coaches and sports chaplains, let's think a little bit today about how we facilitate coaches' huddles. When we're meeting with them, whether it's once a week, once every 2 weeks, however we get together with them, how we facilitate their discussions, their discovery of truth, their building into each other's lives as well as our contributions to that. How we facilitate is really important. I would just give a few simple keys to this thing. Number one is ask really good questions. Ask how questions, what questions, why questions, what do they want, value. Think about those kind of questions in particular. Think about process questions. Coach, how do you go about doing this? Why is this important? How does this happen with your team? How have you seen this be effective? Think all those process kind of questions, and that will stimulate them to think more. Think about how, think about what, think about why. And then invite participation as broadly as you can get it. It's often the case that there will be some folks who very much want to contribute and they love to talk and they'll jump in real easily. There may be some others who will hang back a little bit. The more introverted may tend to stay back. You may have to ask them directly to get their input. You may have to say, hey, Joe, tell me what you're thinking about this. Or, hey, Sue, tell me about what your thoughts are or your experience with this. Tell us about that, if you will. You may have to ask them directly to get that information out of them. Others, you may have to soft pedal a little bit and go, hey, hang on, Coach, can we give Joe here a chance to talk? Do some things like that. And facilitating the group, invite broad participation. Everybody will grow faster. As we ask good questions, that will help them process the things we're thinking about in a much deeper way than if we're just downloading information at them. It's too passive and they don't grow as fast. When we facilitate by asking good questions, they grow faster and more deeply.